Pot could get another political boost despite all the trade talks and chaos going on in D.C. Congress has been putting the final touches on the Farm Bill, an agricultural piece of legislation that could go to vote in both houses, both sides of the Congress next week. There's a provision in there that would legalize hemp. Now, hemp is another variety of the cannabis plant commonly found in the form. Commonly found in hemp is an ingredient called CBD. It is used in products like body lotions, oils, edibles. Virtually no THC here, so it doesn't have those psychoactive effects like its marijuana counterpart. Hemp, by the way, also has industrial uses like fabrics, etc., and that's one of the reasons why they want to deschedule it. It also, by the way, CBD alleviates pain, depression, other health issues. So pot stocks might not be the only one sizzling if this bill is passed. That's according to our cannabis king, Tim Seymour, who's over at the Plasma, to break down who the big winners of the Farm Bill could be. Tim.
So, yeah, the whole hemp CBD story is one where, first of all, you get the opportunity for a massive growth part of this whole growth in the entire cannabis world, but you have a dynamic where hemp growth could be 500% over the next 4 years. National federal legalization puts some of these folks in a great position. First, just some of the core names that we know are already in this space and are known to be in this space. Charlotte's Web trades in Canada, a company that's really been devoted to CBD. Let's look at someone else here. Let's go Curaleaf. We've had them on our show. This is a company that has a big retail footprint. Look, bottom line is hemp allows the people who have a retail footprint to go everywhere right now with something that is federally legal. That's very good. It's acreage. It's MedMen. Those folks that have that footprint, it will be very good for them. Now, let's talk about what hemp is also being used for. Look, Estee Lauder. This is a case of where wellness in the cosmetic space. They actually have a brand out there called Origins, which claims to have CBD in it. So you have the dynamic where the wellness, the cosmetics companies, the beauty, this is a big part of this trade. Now, let's get into another kind of obvious player when you think about farming and massive amounts of just dynamics here. Monsanto, who many people feel is kind of the evil player in ag around the world today, even out of this space. They've actually discovered they have the first genetically modified cannabis plant that they've already come out with. I think they're going to be in this. And let's go with Walgreens. And, bottom line here is this is still going to be something in terms of OTC. You talked about it, Mel. OTC pain and sleep. In terms of what hemp CBD will provide, pain relief, it's out there. People will be rushing into places like Walgreens. They're not particularly positioned, but the bottom line is massive drug chains are going to see a lot of interest. Look, I've left a couple of these guys out. We know who Canopy Growth is. They're the biggest player in the entire industry. I've left Aurora. They're also one of the biggest. And both these guys actually say that they're going to be in hemp. I leave them out not because I don't think these companies will be, but some of these companies give you a different twist on people that are really going to benefit, whereas these are big integrated companies that actually I think are benefiting across the sector.
BK has a question.
Yeah, so I'm curious, Tim, on your chart there, you have some kind of consumer-facing, maybe just the lotion side, right, versus the medical side. Which of those is the bigger play? What's the bigger market out here?
Well, look, it's hard to know what's bigger in terms of pharma and wellness and OTC. I would argue if you look at the world right now, OTC, pain and sleep are two of the biggest areas of essentially over-the-counter drugs where people will be going into Walgreens. But someone like an Estee Lauder, again, if you think about the CBD component that's in creams, there's a bunch of different products out there right now in face masks. I know Guy would tend to exfoliate possibly with a product like this. So, we have this dynamic here where if you think about the crossover market that people don't even know how to value because, frankly, we don't know who's going to be jumping in here, but we assume it's a brand new big market. So it's an exciting time.
All right. Thanks for that, Tim.
Thank you.